You're finally planning your Halong Bay trip. You open booking.com and suddenly there are hundreds of cruises. Some cost $150, others are over $250. They all promise luxury, they all have 5-star reviews, and honestly, they all start to look the same. So which one is actually worth your money? At Halong Bay Tours, we've helped thousands of travelers choose the right cruise, not simply the most expensive one. So in this video, we're counting down our top 10 Halong Bay cruises of 2026 based on real guest feedback, onboard experience, service, food, facilities, and overall value for money. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which cruise is right for your travel style and which ones are worth booking before they sell out. Let's dive in. Before we begin, one quick note, there isn't one cruise that's perfect for everyone. Some travelers care about the biggest swimming pool. Others want amazing food. Some are traveling with kids, while others are celebrating a honeymoon. That's why instead of simply ranking these cruises from worst to best, we'll explain what makes each one special, who it's designed for, and whether it's worth the price. And if after watching this video you're still unsure which cruise fits your trip, the team at Halong Bay Tours can help compare options and recommend the best cruise based on your budget and travel style, so you don't end up paying more for features you don't actually need. Now let's begin. Number 10, Orchid Cruise. Starting from around $175 per person, Orchid delivers something that's surprisingly difficult to find in Halong Bay, an exceptional balance between price, service, comfort, and overall experience. The cabin are beautifully designed with floor-to-ceiling windows and beds facing directly toward the sea, so every morning begins with breathtaking views. The private balconies create a peaceful atmosphere that's perfect for couples, while the spacious cabins also work well for families. Another nice touch is the onboard jacuzzi, a great place to unwind after kayaking or exploring nearby caves. But what truly makes Orchid special is the service. The staff consistently go above and beyond to make guests feel looked after, whether that's remembering your preferences, helping with special occasions, or simply making every interaction feel genuine. Is the kind of hospitality that people remember long after the trip is over. When you combine all of that with a price that's still very competitive, Orchid becomes one of the easiest cruises to recommend to almost any traveler. Number 9, Ambassador Cruise. Starting from around $155 per person. If food is at the top of your wish list, Ambassador Cruise is one of the easiest recommendations we can make. Among all the cruises in this price range, Ambassador has built a strong reputation for its dining experience. Expect beautiful cabins, impressive buffet spread, fresh seafood, quality grilled dishes, and beautifully presented meals that feel closer to a luxury hotel than a typical overnight cruise. But what truly sets Ambassador apart isn't just the food, it's the atmosphere. While many cruises serve dinner in an indoor restaurant, Ambassador transforms the evening into an experience. The spacious open-air rooftop deck becomes the perfect setting to enjoy your meal, sip a cocktail, and watch the sun disappear behind Halong Bay's limestone islands. As the night goes on, live music performed by professional singers creates a lively yet elegant ambiance that makes dinner feel like a special occasion rather than just another meal. One thing to keep in mind is that Ambassador doesn't have a swimming pool. However, what it does have is something even more unique. A water slide that takes you directly from the third deck into the emerald waters of Halong Bay. It's a surprisingly fun feature that's still rare among overnight cruises and gives you plenty of time to swim and enjoy the bay during the cruise's water activities. So if you're the type of traveler who values exceptional dining, memorable evenings, and a vibrant onboard atmosphere over lounging by the pool, Ambassador offers one of the best experiences you'll find in Halong Bay, especially for its price. Number 8, Genesis Cruise, starting from around $160 per person. Sometimes you don't need the fanciest cruise, you just want something comfortable, reliable, and reasonably priced, that's exactly where Genesis Cruise stands out. Genesis offers a balanced luxury experience with modern cabins, friendly staff, and a nice onboard swimming pool, all at a price that's easier on the wallet. Compared to many competitors, the crew is genuinely warm and approachable, creating a relaxed atmosphere throughout the journey. For this price range, Genesis offers beautifully designed spacious cabins, and every room comes equipped with a bathtub. An impressive feature at this price point. It may not have the biggest facilities or the most luxurious interiors, but it consistently delivers where it matters: clean rooms, good service, enjoyable food, and excellent value. If you're booking your first Halong Bay cruise and don't want to overspend, Genesis is an easy recommendation. Number 7, Paradise Elegance. Starting from around $170 per person. Paradise Cruises has been one of the most recognizable luxury cruise brands in Halong Bay for years, and Paradise Elegance remains one of their strongest products. The first thing guests usually mention: the food. For its price range, Paradise consistently serves some of the most satisfying buffet in the Bay, combining Vietnamese classics with international dishes. Their service is another standout. The staff are highly professional, experienced, and incredibly polished, making the entire experience feel smooth from check-in to check-out. Fun fact: Paradise Elegance and Ambassador actually share a bit of history, which is why their cabins feel remarkably similar. Both feature elegant, spacious interiors with a timeless luxury vibe that still feels impressive today. Evenings are also enjoyable thanks to live music performances with Vietnamese Elton John that create a sophisticated atmosphere without feeling too formal. Paradise may not have the largest swimming pool or the flashiest design, but if your priorities are great dine-in, reliable service, and a classic luxury experience, it's hard to go wrong. Number 6, Indochine Cruise. Starting from around $170 per person. If you are someone who appreciates timeless elegance rather than trendy luxury, Indochine Cruise might be exactly what you're looking for. As its name suggests, Indochine Cruise is a celebration of classic Indochine architecture, where French colonial elegance meets traditional Vietnamese craftsmanship. Every corner feels refined, warm, and full of character, creating an atmosphere that's both luxurious and unmistakably Vietnamese. If you're looking for a cabin that truly reflects Vietnam's cultural heritage, this is about as authentic as it gets. But beautiful interiors are only part of the story. One of Indochina's greatest strengths is its crew. Many staff members have worked on the cruise for years, and that experience shows in every interaction. Service feels effortless, attentive, and genuinely welcoming. The dining experience is also consistently impressive, with beautifully presented Vietnamese and international dishes served throughout the journey. Sometimes luxury isn't about having the biggest pool or the newest ship. Sometimes it's simply about people who know exactly how to make guests feel at home, and Indochine does that exceptionally well. We've only covered half of the list, and the next cruises are where things become even more interesting. We'll look at the newest luxury cruise in Halong Bay, the best cruise for families with children, the most beautiful Indochine-inspired boutique cruise, one of the only cruises offering halal dining and prayer facilities, and finally, the cruise we believe deserves the number 1 spot overall. Let's continue. Number 5, Grand Pioneers, starting from around $250 per person. If you're looking for a cruise that feels more like a luxury floating resort than a traditional overnight boat, Grand Pioneers is hard to beat. The first thing you'll notice is its sheer size. As one of the largest luxury cruises in Halong Bay, Grand Pioneers offers spacious public areas, multiple entertainment venues, elegant restaurants, and plenty of room to relax without ever feeling crowded. But the real showstopper is its 4-season saltwater pool, currently the largest swimming pool on any cruise in Halong Bay. Whether you're swimming in the afternoon or enjoying the view with a drink in hand, it's easily one of the most impressive facilities you'll find on the bay. The cabins are equally impressive, featuring contemporary interiors, private balconies, and floor-to-ceiling windows that bring the breathtaking scenery right into your room. Grand Pioneers is also a fantastic choice for families and larger groups, thanks to its wide range of onboard facilities, including a spa, gym, kids club, sky bar, and multiple entertainment spaces. If your idea of a perfect Halong Bay cruise is spending as much time enjoying the ship as exploring the bay itself, Grand Pioneers is one of the strongest contenders in this price range. Number 4, Heritage Cruise. Starting from around $190 per person, some cruises impress you with luxury. Others impress you with personality. Heritage Cruise somehow manages to do both. Inspired by the golden age of Indochine, Heritage feels less like a cruise ship and more like a floating boutique hotel, or even better, a floating art museum. Every corner is filled with carefully selected artwork, vintage decor, sculptures, and historical details that celebrate Vietnamese culture and heritage. Walking through the ship almost feels like exploring a private gallery. The cabins continue that experience beautifully. Many rooms feature large panoramic windows with direct sea views from the bed, making it easy to wake up surrounded by the limestone islands of Lan Ha Bay. The swimming pool isn't particularly large, but that's not really the point here. People choose Heritage because of its atmosphere. It's elegant without feeling pretentious, artistic without sacrificing comfort, and supported by a team that's consistently praised for warm, attentive service. If you're a couple looking for something romantic or someone who appreciates design and culture, Heritage offers one of the most unique experiences in Halong Bay. Number 3, Catherine Cruise. Starting from around $215 per person. Luxury isn't just about beautiful rooms. Sometimes it's about making every guest feel comfortable and welcome. And that's exactly where Catherine Cruise stands out. One of the cruise's biggest advantages is its commitment to serving halal-certified meals, making it an excellent choice for Muslim travelers visiting Vietnam. Even more importantly, Catherine also provides a dedicated prayer room on board, something that's still very rare among Halong Bay cruises. That level of thoughtfulness makes a huge difference for many international guests. Beyond that, Catherine is a genuinely luxurious cruise. The swimming pool is one of the largest in its category, creating a fantastic place to relax while cruising through the bay. The dining experience is another standout. The buffet is impressively extensive, featuring everything from fresh sashimi and premium seafood to Western favorites and authentic Vietnamese specialties. With such a wide variety of options, there's truly something for every palate. And it's one of the reasons guests consistently rave about the food. So whether you're specifically looking for halal-friendly facilities or simply want a premium cruise with great food and impressive amenities, Catherine easily earns its place among the very best. Number 2, Capella Cruise. Starting from around $225 per person. If you're traveling with family or you're simply young at heart, there's one cruise that immediately stands out. Capella Cruise. This isn't just another luxury cruise, it's probably the most entertaining overnight cruise in Halong Bay. The first thing everyone notices is the enormous outdoor swimming pool. It's easily one of the prettiest pools you'll find on any cruise in the bay, giving the ship an almost resort-like atmosphere. The cabins are exceptionally spacious, dressed in refreshing shades of turquoise and ocean blue that instantly evoke the feeling of the ultimate summer retreat. Then there's the water slide. Yes, a real water slide on a luxury cruise. It's a feature that both kids and adults absolutely love, making Capella one of the best choices for families. The interior design is equally impressive, modern, bright, playful, and full of energy, without losing the elegance you'd expect from a 5-star experience. Of course, all of that popularity comes with one downside. Capella sells out a lot, especially during school holidays, Christmas, New Year, and peak travel season. So if this is the cruise you've got your eye on, don't wait until the last minute. Number 1, Peony Cruise, $150 per person. And finally, our number 1 recommendation goes to Peony Cruise. Now, you might notice something interesting. It's not the most expensive cruise on this list, and that's exactly why we love it. For years, Peony has built a reputation for delivering a luxury experience without charging luxury prices. The cabins are spacious, modern, and every room comes with a private balcony. One of our favorite details is that the bed faces directly toward the ocean, so you can literally wake up to uninterrupted views of Lan Ha Bay without even leaving your room, and that's a small detail, but it completely changes the experience. Service is another reason why Peony continues to receive so many returning guests. The crew is attentive without feeling overly formal, making it equally comfortable for couples celebrating a honeymoon or families traveling together. Considering everything included, from accommodation to meals, activities, and service, we honestly think Peony offers one of the strongest value for money experiences in Halong Bay. One thing to keep in mind though, because the price is so competitive, Peony often sells out during holidays and peak travel months. So if you're visiting between October and April, booking early is definitely a good idea. Before we wrap up, here's a quick look at the general price range for these cruises. Capella around $225 per pax Catherine, around $215 per pax Heritage, around $190 per pax Grand Pioneers, around $250 per person Orchid, around $175 per person Indochine, around $170 per person Paradise Elegance, around $170 per person Genesis Puedalam de Gertz, around $160 per person Ambassador, that's around $155 per person Peony, around $150 per person. Of course, prices vary depending on the season, cabin category, promotions, and how early you book, but this gives you a good idea of where each cruise sits in the market. So that's my list of the top 10 cruises in Halong Bay. If you're after the ultimate luxury experience, Catherine, Grand Pioneers, and Capella are excellent choices. If culture and elegant design are more your style, Heritage and Indochine won't disappoint. Food lovers should definitely consider Paradise or Ambassador. And if you're looking for the best balance between quality and price, Peony, Orchid, and Genesis are 3 of the strongest options available. No matter which cruise you choose, my biggest recommendation is to book early, especially if you're traveling during the high season from October to April. The most popular cruises can sell out weeks or even months in advance. If this video helped you narrow down your options, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below letting me know which cruise you'd choose, and if you'd like help choosing the right cruise for your travel style, or if you want to compare cabin types, check the latest offers, or secure your preferred departure before it sells out. The team at Halong Bay Tours is always happy to help. We'll leave all the details in the description below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments. Which Halong Bay cruise would you choose? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next adventure.